Hi guys, welcome back to I'll Take a Minute. But wow, I want to come up here real quick and try to make my video short. You see, I've been trying to do that 60-second short stuff. But I wanted to say we're now with the medication and treating of my mental health, the ADHD. We're at the right dosage, and it's so amazing and freeing, guys. We're with the 12-step program and with positive affirmations, yoga, just really wanting to live a new way of life, guys, because that's why I was in the addiction, because all the pain, that's what makes us run to get numb. It's the pain. It feels so overwhelming. And now that I can stay in my head and be mindful and be mindful along with awareness, and I can do those things now because I can quiet my mind now. I really want to quiet it a lot more, but it's one day at a time. But it's such a free feeling, and not to be always thinking about the negative. Oh my God, that person didn't text me back right away. What are they doing? What's wrong with me? Did I do something? Like, oh my God. Now it's like, girl, you didn't do nothing. Like, really, like, listen to yourself. Let's turn that around with the tools that I have now and make it positive. Where, Chris, you don't even like getting back to people. And so now I'm trying not to say, I'll call you later, because I'll be setting myself up, and I really have to be accountable today. But I just wanted to say, me not having any fear anymore and be willing and in a place that I was so broken emotionally that I wanted to live a new way of life. And if that's being humble and honest and coming up here and sharing my feelings, even if they're good or bad, these are my feelings, my emotions, my journey. And I want to be able to have peace. I'm too old. Like I'm too old. Where I really am proud of myself, though, the way that I handle things now. Where, this morning I was just talking to the maintenance guy, and for once he was nice. They won't answer the phone, because usually he's so rude and I can't stand it. But see, that's me up there. Now, why am I thinking about him? I need to change me. But my approach was, he was so pleasant today that we had a good civil conversation, and then I forgot something, and I wanted to call back right away. And since he was in a good mood, the conversation went good, let me take advantage of it, And then I started talking to myself and said, Chris, no, just walk away with that peaceful feeling, because the next phone call might be bittersweet. So, and that way I was able to go on with my day without doing any self-sabotaging and having expectations, and that was good for me. And when I got off the phone, I was like, wow, don't rock the boat, baby, rock the boat, don't tip the boat over, because I didn't call back, and that's where I was at in my mind today, where to give myself that positive reaction, and to want to go ahead and say, wait a minute, let me turn this around, because I know what that pain and that's discomfort and they're not good enough and I'm not worthy, I'm not pretty enough, so let me go numb my feelings with whatever I can. And you know what, it's exhausting. So now I am being able to go ahead and be mindful. And look, I even have tea now, guys. Look, I usually try to have tea now around this time of evening, and I'm getting so bougie, guys. Look, I poured myself a snack. And usually I would be sitting here eating out the bag, right, guys? Look. I put them in a bowl. But look at, isn't it cute? I'm like, I got to pamper myself and make myself feel good. And it actually does feel good. And so I put my little Cheetos in there instead of eating them out the bag or a Ziploc. And look at my grapes. I did that too, and it actually feels like I'm really having a nice high class snack. Some grapes along with some junk, which it's okay. Is what I want to do is what's making me happy right now, and no one's getting hurt, and I'm able to go ahead and hopefully pass this on to someone else. Where I'm so glad I stuck with the medication, even though it took a year. But what freedom, guys! It's like freedom. Like, wow, choices, boundaries, and I'm able to do these now. I'm so excited now. That's just for today. Tomorrow I may come up here and be like in a whole different mood, but I'm really trying to hold on to, I want to grow. I want to grow up. I want to change. Because yesterday, my inner child, my 8-year-old and my 16-year-old guys, they was having a meeting without me. I'm like, whoa, I'm listening to a little 8-year-old like, oh my God, that lady was so rude. She ain't want to say hi to us. I'm taking my toys and going home, right? And then the 16-year-old was like, yeah, forget her. Like, you know what? Let's think of something negative so it can make me feel good, because I think I know what's going on in that woman's head, right? So then I was like, the 61-year-old had to jump in and say, whoa, you guys having a meeting without me? Like, the queen is here, like I got to step in. I have to go ahead and show you both who's boss, and I have to talk to myself like that now, because I know what it's like to beat me up with an invisible bat. So now I want to try to go ahead and beat me up with some spirituality and some positive self-talk, and being able to go ahead and have that positive energy where I can save that room now and be able to go ahead and think more pleasant thoughts instead of that victim mentality. So with that said, that is where I'm at today, where I actually can say that I'm happy. And I don't think I've ever been able to say I am happy. So thank you guys for checking into I'll Take a Minute. I will see you guys again, hopefully tomorrow. But it is so intimidating coming up here. But hopefully I help somebody and someone can relate. All right. Love you guys. Thank you for tuning in to I'll Take a Minute. I just said that, but I don't mind repeating it again. Thank you. Blessings.